Hello everyone, this is dewtroid and I'm currently in Space Engineers. It's a new sandbox game that's currently in alpha or beta or something like that. It's sort of a bare bones right now. Not all the features are obviously in, but it is certainly fun already. I will probably only do one video on this this week at least until the developers add some more stuff. I know their short-term plans are to get multiplayer working, which would be excellent. Anyway, the default starts you with some stuff around here, but you're able to build stuff. Let me get out of this ship fairly easily. Let's bring up that menu. New small ship. And we're going to put a little cockpit on it first. Bam. And this needs all directions. Now the interface on rotating is a little clunky, but other than that it works pretty well. I kind of wish it had like an obvious auto-rotate snap thingy. And most ships will want a gyroscope. And there are weapons in this game, as I'm sure you can see down here, but they don't work yet. I think those are one of the things that are prioritized to be working pretty soon. Where's the small generator? Small reactor. There we go. It's really easy to build working ships. Let's rotate that so it looks a little better. This is technically all you need for a nice working ship. Let's get in there. Oh wait, I don't have any backwards thrust. Let's roll over so that you effectively stop. Come on. We'll do this fast. This is what happens when you don't put the right number of engines on your ship. Nah, you should stop. I really don't know what to explain about this because it's really a sandbox creation game. It has one very neat feature already, which I won't really be able to indicate with this small ship that I just built. It does have proper coasting or whatever. It's not by default, it tries to slow you down by retro thrust and whatnot, but if you want to just accelerate and cut your dampeners, you can just coast forever. The larger ships have... Actually, I'll head to one of these larger ships over here. Let's get in the cockpit. These are one of the pre-built larger ships. Come on, slow down. Approach slowly. I wonder if I'm small enough to sort of dock. Let's try this out. I may not be. So I can see my angle a little better. Yeah, I'm going to talk about how this game is awesome, but instead I'm just going to play it because, you know, that's how I roll. Oh good, I can just barely make it, I think. Yes. I bumped the ceiling. Let's cut your power and hop out. There's also artificial gravity. It makes a sphere around your ship, but it always points down, so you can actually jump out and just keep falling down. There are a lot of features that are partially implemented, like there are these doors that I'm currently against that don't close, but they do have working panels that you can access the ship's menu and turn the lights on and off and that kind of thing. But when it comes to flying... There's also cargo containers, which have the same kind of panels, but again, don't have anything really implemented yet. And that ship is actually inside there, and it's not actually attached to my gravity well, so when I do this, it'll just be spit out. Or caught, not sure which. There we go. One of the most entertaining things in the game right now, though, is collisions. Which we will get a good view of in the next few moments. I was already talking with a couple people that once the multiplayer is enabled, that we will have jousting tournaments where we build the most ridiculous jousting rig and then ram it into each other and find some sort of victory condition in that. I don't know. The victory condition may just be giggles. But yeah, you can actually dig into other ships and it causes damage to both of you. Let's go slow down and check that out. X. No, X is inertia dampeners. T is what I want. That's what I get for forgetting all the characters. And yeah, we're actually partially under the influence of the other ship's gravity well, so that's why the walls are a little wobbly. I try to keep my jetpack on so people don't get dizzy. I really wish that the head bobbing in this mode was off, because it will make me dizzy eventually. Anyway, these nice fine ships, this is the hangar where I came in, it was completely enclosed, has now been damaged and bent and twisted in interesting ways. And this, I think, is the real compelling feature of the game, actually, is the semi-realistic destruction. It doesn't twist out as much as you'd expect, but it does have that visceral, lovely feel. And let's go up here. We're not going to talk about this. We're just going to show it. The amount of force behind what you do is actually a function of your speed and your mass. So adding more mass to your ship will cause it to be more of a... cause it to penetrate more relative to be damaged more. Like if I were to run those small ships into it, they just basically bounce off and break. With minimal damage. Alright. Boop. Let's find a good angle here. How's that look? This looks pretty good. I think I'd hit both pretty well. I'm gonna move forward slightly. Alright, it is time. All power to the thrusters. Okay, good. I separated this part from that part. And if it had stabilizers up there, or enough of them, it would actually stabilize that component. But apparently only the rear part had the ability to properly stabilize itself. This is basically all I do in this game. I build things and then I use them to crash into other things. And then I pretend that I'm coming across a wreck and trying to figure out what happened. You're like, there's no people around. It's just you, and you're wondering what happened. You maybe have somebody on the radio, you're calling Bob back at Houston going, Houston, it's completely deserted here. There was some kind of accident. Let's just get at this guy. Oh, apparently I must have damaged an engine if he's still coasting. But that'll be good. Where's the red one? There it is. Anyway, the ship is actually probably still flyable in this state. Even though it is very, very, very twisted up. Oh, yeah, the cockpit's still intact. We've got a great view. Let's tilt up. Lost a lot of our power generation that you can see in the little HUD in the corner that using 328% of power. This will probably knock the cockpit out. Bam! Or not. I'm impressed. I mean, there's the ship right in front of me. I crashed into it and didn't die. There's no death in this game yet, but there likely will be in the future. And wow, that gravity is really whacked out right now. I love making everything all crunchitized. I'll actually show you the impact of a small ship on a large ship. It does very little. You also can take small chunks out of asteroids, but it's... yeah, that gravity well. But that is not as satisfying because the asteroids themselves never move forward or backwards. I'm hitting full speed, bro. Bam! See, not very much damage to... actually, not very much damage to either ship because I didn't really hit the cockpit. We should try that again. Right here. We'll head for this engine, or whatever we happen to hit on the way there. So yeah, definitely a much smaller mass doesn't means less damage to the ship. And I can keep trying to push it. Do not want. T, get out of there. Boop. There's the cockpit. There it is. Let me through. It's all broken in there. Do we have any retro thrust? We do. Let that stabilize if it can. Good, it can. Basically what I've been doing when I've been playing this game is causing horrible wrecks, coming up going, you know, as a lone... actually, there's a light button. Turn my lights on. Yeah. The lone investigator. Looking at the crash, figuring out what happened, reporting back. It seems these vessels collided with each other. There are parts of this one missing. It may have been ejected with such force as to not be on our scanners. The music helps with that. It's got the power, so there's less gravity. You can actually turn off the gravity individually, but I also kind of like the look of the powered down ships. And they still have their emergency lighting. Let me through there. Eh. There we go. The lighting effects in this game are quite nice. Of the ship is still intact. We may be able to fly it out of here and salvage it. Sorry, I'm making the sounds of engines. Yep, absolutely nothing's about to go wrong. Oops, I'm sorry, I'm bad at parallel parking. This platform is actually a station, which means it doesn't have the ability to be pushed around. It has, it can be destroyed, obviously, but it doesn't, it can't be moved. to shave this. I had to shave this ship's mustache. Anyway, you can also build beautiful things. Let's not save those changes. I've been working on a little cargo ship here. It's tiny though. Hello, come on. Loading. Loading. Loading, please wait. Okay. Where did I put that? It's around here somewhere. Where did I put that? Ah, it's all the way up there. Let's steal one of these guys then. Wait, no, this is one of my destructive experiments. Hold on, let me find the non-broken one of that. Maybe this one? The worlds are actually fairly small. I mean, you can sort of... I haven't noticed there's any, like, bouncy walls or anything, but you can... It does seem like you can go on forever. But the asteroids and whatnot disappear, so you're just sort of flying through empty space. I mean, the matte painting in the background's still there, but... Or the skybox is still there. There we go. Let's turn the lights on. This is my experimental cargo ship. Not as beautiful as the things over there. Orange is not a color that you can select on the thing, and I'm a little upset about that. There's yellow, there's blue, there's black, there's white, but there's no orange. And orange is my favorite color. And that's right, you're completely loaded up with those, aren't you? Oops, sorry. Oh, now I'm just a floating cockpit. I got this. I'll just control it. No. There's no parts to my ship. Alright. Exit. Do not save. There's also a large... It has Steamworks or Steam Workshop integration. So you can load up other people's deliciously beautiful things. Like... I think this was one of the more interesting... No, I think this was one of the more interesting ones. There we go. Finally loaded. I like how they have a nice little... Like, here's a good view, and here's also a way to actually get close to it fast. Here's someone's recreation of... some kind of... Constitution class. Federation starship. And this one's actually running a little chunky because of the sheer amount of stuff going on. How does one get up? Is there a ladder somewhere? I need a Jeffrey's tube or a turbo lift. Here we go. Let's go up these stairs. Hello. Hello. See, maybe this is the USS, what's the name of that ship? The one in the original series that they came across that was trapped in the floating web that just disappeared. That was the Defiant, wasn't it? Not the later, like, Deep Space Nine Defiant, but I think it was... Because the USS Constellation was the one that Commodore Decker had that the giant bugle ate. Killed all his crew and he rammed it into it or something. And then his son was Captain slash Commander Decker in the original series movie, Star Trek: The Motion Picture. Of course, then the ship was different. Yeah, I'm just gonna start punching through floors. Actually, maybe I should just punch out into space and then enter the bridge from the top. Ow. Are you space? Are you space? Yes, I think you're gonna be space on the other side. I'm digging through the neck, aren't I? Yeah, I was. No, I wasn't actually. I was digging through the back of the saucer section. Honestly, I would have put. Oh, there are impulse engines there. We're gonna make those displayed. There we go. If you want to look a little cooler, you can put a little grade on them. There we go. I'm running on the Enterprise, bro. This is just like that scene in Star Trek: The Motion Picture where they're on top of it and they go visit V'ger and... God, I'm such a nerd. Alright. Let's see what's inside here. I'm gonna take the con. I don't even know what that is. It's supposed to be the view screen. And yes, this does move. Very slowly. And very, very choppily. If this crashes again, I would not be surprised. I'm actually not touching the controls and it's still moving from my... Oh, carp. I may actually hit that. This could be interesting. I might clip it. I don't know how to pilot the Enterprise. No, full speed. Am I gonna miss that like a boss? No, I can't miss that. There we go. There's something. Sorry. Oops. My fault. If I just killed you, I'm really sorry. The profile's right. That looks basically what it should look like. I'm just gonna back up out of here. Ain't nothing to worry about. Really wish this thing had better rearview mirrors. Oh, Carp, oh, Carp. I'm sorry for killing you. I'm sorry about all your stuff. Oh, boy. Alright, we'll just try this. Ain't nothing to worry about. And if it's obvious or not, I am intentionally grabbing things. Oh, I was hoping that would be closer. Apparently it's not. Engage! Make it so! Yeah, it just dented. I want more damage, dang it. Anyway, as you can expect, on the Steam Workshop, there's a lot of, Come on, yes, hit. Oh, it's not gonna hit. Not gonna hit there, anyway. See, that one just dented in there. You can see a tiny little kidney bean shaped crease. I have a sneeze coming. I should have hit the mute button. Whew. Oh, they've actually got engines inside of the engines. Yo, dog, you've got engines inside your engines. Let's check out this guy over here. This thing's actually hurt. Hey, bro, you want to? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This one looks like it's far faster. Oh, dang. Don't kiss my neck. Don't kiss my neck. Okay. That's an effect I've never seen before. They're phasing. I didn't think the phasing cloak was developed until the 2350s. It's only partially working. I'm being mocked for my Star Trek knowledge. No, okay. Or the phasing cloak was a plot device in the Next Generation episode, the Pegasus. Okay. There also are there are also our original designs. There's one that I found very interesting because it makes perfect sense when you think about it. I think it was Intermine Rail System. I like this one. One man's magic is another man's engineering. Yeah, this is the one. I like this one a lot. It's very clever. Where's the ship or where's the control-y bit? So this one's fairly simple. I mean, it's just a little bit of yellow and black. But which direction do I go? I go forward. Because it only has forward engines, you have no control other than to perfectly follow this rail, which you're floating over, not directly attached to. And like any respectable train conductor, I should be able to stop this so that it just perfectly lines up with this platform. And then people can step off to go about their business. And it has just thrust in two directions. And see, people could walk off and hopefully not fall to their death and mind the gap. And this way I don't believe there's anything. Just the end. But we will, we'll do something. Nice little viewport so you can see outside down there, and just big engines everywhere. Ooh, the lights. There we go. Alright, I'll let this thing stop. And I will add just one thing. Where am I going to add you? Number 6. Right there. Actually, we'll add 2 of you just for giggles. Now, basically the same thing. Yeah, let's get up to speed. Initial dampeners off. Not that it matters. I'll just push this button. Oh, carp! What's gonna happen? Actually, wow, I haven't actually skidded into it yet. That's pretty impressive. Oh, carp! Bam! Oh, the humanity. This is even better than last time. Oh. Oh, death skewers flying around and... I'm sorry, oops. Sorry for ruining the docking platform. Is this gonna affect my license? Is that whole distance gonna come in front of us? Yes, it is. Ah. I'm just gonna let that happen. And I'm probably gonna giggle when the end comes. My bad. Just thought the ship needed gyroscopes. And that's gonna go off way into the distance and eventually crash into something awesome. Suddenly, spear from nowhere. The only engine that's working is that one. I'll just push it then. Crunchitize the ship a little more. T. Whoa, hello. There's parts of the ship missing. I wonder why. I actually really want to check out where the, was it through there and there? Where the rail basically came straight through the side. I think it was here, yeah. At this angle, right? Is this the path it took? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. There's also a whole bunch of weird currently cosmetic equipment like medical things and assemblers, but there will eventually be a survival mode where you have some sort of starting equipment, and then you have to build from there and mine resources from asteroids and stuff. I'm not exactly sure where the initial thing came from. Let me actually put some engines on this so I can control it. We've already got direction in that way. Let's put direction thrust in that way. We're also going to need some up thrust and down thrust. Up thrust. Down thrust. Can I put down thrust there? Down thrust. Down thrust. There we go. Let's back this away so we can get a better view. Cockpit was right here. I'm in the cockpit. Back up. There we go. We want to go... which direction? Not that way. The other way. Yeah, it's going to take forever, isn't it? It's moving. Let's also push... no, this way. Give us some more clear area. We'll let that auto settle. And take a peek at the damage. I believe it did come through here, but maybe it came through at an angle and in a way that's already been re-crunchitized on. And yes, crunchitize is now a word because Captain Crunch says so. I'll have to watch the video later. Because I was kind of hoping to just walk through the hole and be like, yeah. Oh well, it was very humorous to watch. Gravity still works. And I'm apparently bad at running upstairs. Fine, I'll use my jetpack. Got 2 gyroscopes, let's use them. Oh, wrong way. And as you'd expect in a space game, there are max engine, or there are max speeds for each type of ship, each size of ship, the small ship or the large ship, but you only need one engine to get up to full speed. It just takes longer based on your mass and the size of the engine and the amount you have. Which is expected. I don't know what's about to happen. I'm sorry. I don't have any back thrust anymore. Oh well. I think I ran that right into the rear reactor and cockpit of that thing. Let's take a peek. This is one of the default ships right here. Yep, that's where I ran into. There should be a reactor right here. Does this have enough power to go? It does. Yeah, like, what you doing, bro? This is basically all I do in this game right now. Oh, nice. Rolling crunch ties. Bam! Let's just go straight and see what we have on there. Oh, you want to tag along? That's fine. We'll just keep going. That's me right there in the little cockpit. And that is not able to stop, so I can just do that. Bam! Oh. These are the kind of things that make me happy. See, I can't wait until, what do I have? Oh, it's because I'm stuck on the ship there. I can't wait until these explosive cubes, or all of these explosive, oh, the drills. Oh, the drills look awesome. Yeah, I know the drills are not available for a large ship. That's why I'm trying to go for a small one. Where's that platform? Probably pretty far from it now. There it is. What? Stop turning my jetpack off. Or on, or whatever. Oh, that's why. I'm a derp. Alright, so these little guys, which I think I showed you one of before, do not currently have drills. But, oh man, show what the drills look like. Can I fit that in there somehow? I can. Bam! Look at that drill. You're facing the wrong way, you need more drills. Bam! Can't put a drill there, apparently. I saw a green light. Drill. Drill. Those drills are menacing. I have another sneeze coming in. Let's see if I can avert it. Or mute it. These drills do not work yet, which is a disappointment, but apparently they should work soon. Because I am so excited for that. Because then I'll be like, drills! Bam! And instead of just taking small chunks out of the asteroid, we'll actually drill through it without breaking it. Oops, I'm sorry. Sorry I hit you. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get between you two. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, this is Space Engineers, and this is basically all I do right now, but in the coming weeks, you will see more of this. Especially as multiplayer and new features are added. Actually, multiplayer is a new feature, but as more features are added, I will do more videos. But for now, I believe this will be it. Anyway, I will see you all next time. Hearts.